Good morning, everyone. I just woke up, hence my face and my voice. Today I have a pretty busy morning ahead. I want to prepare some things for the shop reopening that I'm gonna do in, I don't know, hopefully soon. I don't have a date yet because I'm waiting for the post office to solve some things shipping wise, so it's out of my hands, unfortunately. Wait a second, I'm just gonna wash my face very quickly. So last night I went to bed super late because I'm reading a book that's called Heated Rivalry. You've probably heard of it. A TV series came out, I think in November in Canada. But as always, Italy is pretty late at these kind of things, so we were finally able to see this show mid-February, I think. I binged all the episodes so quickly, I can't even tell you. They said the show was renewed for a second season, but the season wouldn't come out until I think April 2027, and I really couldn't wait that long. So I ended up getting the book as well, and I started reading it like a week ago, maybe less, and I absolutely loved it since the beginning. I love that. I think they kept very close to the book in the series. They kept pretty much the same dialogue. They say the exact same things. I love that. Of course, they had to cut a lot of scenes because obviously the book is longer, but they stayed true to the book, except for Ilya's brother's name. I don't know why they called it a different name, but as soon as I read the book, I was like, wait, wasn't he called Alexei or something? Why is it Andrei in the book? Then I read an interview where Jacob and Rachel say that they couldn't care less about Ilya's brother's name, so they didn't remember how he was called in the book at some point, so they made up a new name that was close to it, but it wasn't it. So that was very funny because if you haven't seen the show, basically Ilya's brother is, what's a word I can use on YouTube? He's not a good guy at all. He treats him very badly, and you basically can't wait for him to go away and not show his face anymore on your screen. Yeah, I get why they wouldn't remember his name. So yeah, I was basically obsessed with this series. I've already rewatched it 3 or 4 times. I've lost count at this point. I also illustrated a scene from the series. It's basically when Ilya and Shane kiss on the stairs of Shane's apartment. The overall series is just so cute and so well filmed, so well acted. I also love all the women in the show, all the supportive women that support both Ilya and Shane and also Scott. So I'm just overall very in love with the series. That's why I also got the book. And I'm almost done with the book. I'm at around 85%. And then once I finish this book, I really don't know what to do. Because on the one hand, I want to know what happens next. I've read some spoilers on Instagram, so I know some things that will happen, but I really want to know more about the story on the one hand. But on the other hand, I just want to see it first on the screen. You know what I mean? I was always the kind of girl that wanted to watch a movie before reading the book. I was like the opposite of everyone else. Everyone always wanted to, at least my friends, always wanted to read a book first and then go watch the movie. And I was like, no. I need to watch the movie first so then I can picture the characters. I need to see the actors and to see how they move, to see how they talk, to see their pronunciation of words, to hear their accent and things like that before reading the book. Otherwise, I'm just going to imagine all of the characters in the book while reading it. And then when I go watch the movie, the characters will be just completely different. and it just won't do it for me. So that's why I don't know if I want to read the second book first or if I want to wait for the second season to come out. The problem, of course, is that I'm gonna have to wait around a year, right? Should be April 2027, so a little more than a year for it to come out. But all of this to say that last night I was reading this book and at some point I didn't realize it was 2 a.m. and it was very late. I don't go to sleep that late usually. So it was strange for me. And this morning I was so tired. I woke up at around 10. So it's now 10:30 and I still need to have my breakfast and I still need to do everything that I want to do for the shop. I'm so sorry, I've rambled for like 10 minutes about heated rivalry, but the obsession is real, the obsession is here, and I don't ever want this problem to ever go away, you know? So as I was saying, today I need to basically prepare everything for my shop opening. That's hopefully gonna happen pretty soon. I need to prepare some new products. Sorry, I still need to open the windows. So there's going to be a lot of new products. I've prepared a few stickers. There's gonna be a lot of original artworks because I have all 31 of my Inktober pieces that I want to sell. Sorry for the noise. There's a soccer game happening at the moment and there's a lot of cars passing on the street here at this time of day. Also, it's Sunday, so there's gonna be stickers, there's gonna be a lot of original artworks, there's gonna be a postcard that I actually just recently shared on my Instagram, and it's the overthinker illustration that I made. I thought it would be a nice postcard to sell. You guys usually seem interested in those scenes where something meaningful happens, or well, they have some meaning to it. And then what else? Oh, we've got a few clay pieces as well. You might remember the time last summer when I actually prepared a summer collection. Well, that collection never really happened because a lot of things happened. I got an apartment, this one. I went through a lot of different emotions. I went through a lot of stress. I went through a lot of issues with the apartment that had to be fixed. So I couldn't really focus on the shop, unfortunately. So after opening my shop last year and putting out a spring collection, my plan was to have a summer one, but I couldn't do it. So this year, we're now in March, I'm going to basically use some of the things that I had prepared for the summer collection last year for this new collection this year. So there's gonna be all the clay products that I actually designed for last year's summer collection. It's gonna be a couple of bunnies, a male and a female bunny. You're gonna be able to purchase them as either the girl bunny or the male bunny, or as a couple because these bunnies are a couple, and I thought it would be cute to let you have the possibility to purchase them as a couple. And then there's also a frog keychain. Oh, these bunnies are keychain. I don't know if I've mentioned it before. We're gonna have some lemon phone charms. Oh, and also a super cute desk friend. I wanted to stay with the theme, so I designed another bunny as a desk friend. I basically took the male bunny and designed it as a desk friend. And I've always wanted to sell all of my Inktober art in my shop eventually, so I'm really glad I was finally able to do it. And then there's gonna be another artwork that I'm working on at the moment and that I'll show you in a second. That's called the Ice Dragon Whisper. And it's super cute. It's basically this little girl that's riding an ice dragon that's breathing ice. And the dragon is basically creating snow all over the girl. and the girl is playing with the snow. It's pretty cute, I think, and I'm also gonna make a sticker out of it. So I think in total there's gonna be like 4 stickers or something like that. But I'm gonna show you everything as soon as I'm done preparing my breakfast. Today is Sunday, so it's pancake day, and just top them with some mango and seeds of different type, of different sorts. I forgot to mention there's also gonna be mystery bags. There are already mystery bags in my shop, but I'm going to basically update them. So if you don't know, mystery bags are mystery packages of either stickers or prints or both that are basically old goodie bags from my Patreon. When I order stickers and prints, I always have to order a minimum quantity. Sometimes the amount of goodie bags that I need to send out is lower than that quantity, so I'm left with a few stickers and a few postcards. So if you guys purchase a 6 stickers mystery bags, you guys are basically going to receive 6 random stickers from my old goodie bags. Who made this? For Christ's sake.
Hypothetically, how would you go about...
Look, I know that phone call was bad timing, but we always knew that she was going to be exploring other options.
I just wanted to quickly show you how far I've come on this illustration. I'm almost done with the colored pencils part, and next I'm going to use some gouache, and then I'm just going to add some final touches and details with markers, alcohol markers and acrylic markers. So I'm very happy with how it's turning out, and this will be another original available in my shop as soon as I reopen it, and I will also order this as a sticker. Okay, I had to have a change of clothes because all of my other clothes got soaking wet when I got the puppy out for a walk. So it's the same day, it's a little bit later in the afternoon. I had my lunch and now I need to prepare some things for the shop reopening. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to pack all of my Inktober pieces like I did for this first one here. I'm basically using a very thick cardboard as a backing and a plastic cello bags to make them safe in case of rain, and then I add an original artwork sticker in the bottom right corner, and I have to do that for all of the other 30 prompts. I'm gonna show them to you in a second. So here I have all of the stickers that I need to attach onto the cello bag. Unfortunately, these pink ones are pretty old ones, and I didn't know what to do with them until I thought I could use them for these Inktober pieces. But unfortunately, there's only 28 of them. And so I've decided to use this other more recent sticker that I've designed last year for the 3 remaining one. I have enough of these stickers, but I don't have enough cardboard. I only have like 4 or 5 of these, so I need to cut more. And I have my supplies all here in this drawer unit. I still need to organize everything better, but basically I put the cardboard here. I have these smaller sized cardboards and this bigger size. I think this is A3. So I'm gonna have to cut these to the right size for the Inktober pieces because these are way too big at the moment. Okay, before packing them up, I want to show you all the prompts because I'm very proud of these. So first day was mustache. Second day was weave. Third is crown. Fourth is murky. Fifth is deer. Sixth is pierce. Seventh is starfish. Eighth is reckless. Ninth is heavy. 10th is sweep. Then we've got 11 sting. 12 was shredded. 13th was drink. 14th was trunk. 15th was ragged. 16th was blunder. 17th was ornate. 18th was deal. 19th was Arctic, 20th was Arrivals, 21st, Blast, 22nd, Button, 23rd, Firefly. It's the only one I made with a complete black background. 24th is Rowdy, 25th is Inferno, 26th is Puzzling, 27th is Onion, 28th is skeletal, 29th is lesson, 30th is vacant. This one always makes me want to cry. And finally, 31st is a word. So these are all the prompts. I'm very, very happy I've been able to finish all 31 prompts, even though I finished them like 4 months later. It's still fine. It's not a race, right? It was a challenge. It was still a challenge 4 months later. I'm very happy I finished them all and I can put them up in my shop. I hope you guys are going to like these. The next thing I need to do is the mystery bags. Here I have some examples that I'd already packed for my previous shop update. These are the 3 mystery bags that are available. The 6 stickers one, which is smaller than the other 2, of course. The 3 stickers and 3 postcard one, and the 6 postcards one. The first thing I need to do though is print out these brown stickers that go on top because I ran out of those. I'm finally done printing and cutting all the stickers. Now it's 6:20 p.m. I am pretty tired, to be honest. So I think I'm just going to go take the pup for a walk, and then I'm gonna have dinner and draw a bit. And I think I'm going to continue packing the mystery bags tomorrow. It's a new day. I was editing this month's video tutorial about drawing and stylizing buildings, but I just quickly wanted to show you the result of my new traditional drawing because I finished it yesterday evening and I'm really happy with the results. So here it is. I cut the sheet of paper to a smaller size because there was just too much white space up here and down here. So we're left with this in the end. I added my signature. I always had a hard time adding like too much saturations in my pieces made with color pencils. So this time I really tried to not make it too bright, at least in the shadow areas, and I think I kind of achieved it. Also, something else I don't think I've shown you yet is how this area is turning out to be. So I had the 2 desks already, but my dad helped me add this part on the wall as well. So we added a couple of shelves there, and then we hanged these 4 organizers. So in this part on the left, I added some of my traditional supplies, some sketchbooks, some gouache there, some pens, some acrylic markers, a couple of jars for the water, inks, palettes, and things like that in the left part. The right part will contain more things related to like packing orders and shop stuff. So for now, I have a few containers with my stickers and my clay items. These will be very easy to like pull out and take one of the stickers. This is one of the stickers that's going to go up in my shop. So these will be the 3 new stickers that are going to go up in my shop as soon as I reopen it. They're all matte, so you're not gonna see a reflection. First one. Then we have this girl who's on her phone with her headphones on, listening to some music while holding a coffee cup. And finally, this cute baseball frog. This was actually the result of a sketching session I did starting from a few emoji prompts that I asked my followers to provide, and someone just wrote down baseball, frog, and cap, I think. So I included all the emojis and this sticker came out. So the rest of this area is pretty empty at the moment. I just added some washi tape here that I'm going to use for the packages, but I haven't added anything else for the moment. I'm going to wait until I pack a few orders to see where to put things, to see where's the best place for everything to go, basically. Now I'm gonna take a bit of a break from editing the new video tutorial. I'm slightly more than halfway through it and my eyes are starting to get a bit sore, so I'm gonna take a bit of a break and I'm going to start packing the new mystery bags. I'm gonna do some Pilates now, so I think I'm gonna end this vlog here. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope I'm gonna see you very, very soon in a new video. Bye.